Welcome back, guys. We are back at it on the series of maxing out our black site and going through every single one of these to get a detailed list of everything that y'all are going to need to be able to upgrade them. And that considers, well, that takes into account everything that you need as in submit wise, item wise, and level of your operator as you go. And then in the central command HQ, one of the things that you will be getting is once you max it out, you'll have an additional 4% in your operator XP increased. So you'll be able to level up faster. So I would kind of try to hit this one kind of early on as you can. As soon as you can upgrade it, I would. And then probably the most important part of all of your black site right now is your auction house pending order slot increased to 10. So what that means is if you go to your auction and you go to sell, this is your slots. I have 15 slots. So once you max it out, you have 15. You start with 5. That's why they say you get an extra 10. So you have 15 slots. So I'm really going to try to stop saying so much. As this works, what it'll do, you go to your stash, say you killed someone, you found a gun that you really liked, and then you want to sell it. Well, if you only have 5 slots, you're only going to be able to sell all those. All this, what's going to happen is as you sell all that, you list it, and then the parts that could not fit into your auction, they're going to end up just going wherever there's an open space in your stash. So then you're going to have to find them, then you're going to have to sell them as space opens up. It can be very annoying. It'll get to be where you'll have stuff just hidden. It'll pile up, and then you'll just forget about it. Because what can happen is if you have certain item crates, it can slide into here, and then you'll lose them, like this optic, and stuff gets scattered. They'll get thrown into some other ones randomly as you go on. So having the ability to sell as much items at once really helps out, and then it helps be able to increase your cash flow and keep the game running more smoothly. So I think that this is probably not the most important thing to focus on upgrading, but it's definitely in the higher top 3 probably that I would focus on. Let's get into it. So what you're going to need for level 2, because this one starts at level 1, so the first upgrade that you're going to be able to do is up to level 2. Your operator level is going to have to be a level 7. You will need 2 data military intels and then 3 relays. And what you're going to get with this upgrade, I think it's like 5 seconds long. At the start, they're really quick. You'll get an operator XP increased. So as you go, it's going to give you a 1% additional bonus to every XP that you get from here on out. It's going to help you be able to level up faster, because if you do all of them correctly, you won't have that bottleneck where you're waiting for your XP level to, well, not your XP level, but your operator level to reach to where you need to be to upgrade certain things. Hopefully this video will help be able to help you prioritize which parts in your black site you need to focus on first to get to where, so that way you can get your operator up to where he needs to be at the same exact time, so there's no downtime. And like I said at the start, your first upgrade is going to get you 2 additional slots, so you'll go from 5 to 7. And on wow, let's see if I can actually get this a little bit better and just flowing nicer. That would be great. Once you get to level 3, I don't think your operator level needs to be 7. I might have just not updated that, but it might be. I'm not 100% sure about that one. I think I messed up. Well, let's just say it's 7 for sake of I'm gonna go with. I'm not gonna second guess myself. So now you go and you get an additional 4 auction slots. So that's on top of the other 7 that you had. And what you are going to need is 1 RAM, 2 medical UAVs, 1 LED screen. These are all pretty cheap items. So at the moment, nothing crazy. Everything's going pretty well, I would say. Level 4. What you're going to need for level 4 is you're going to need to be a level operator 22. You will get an additional 2% of an XP bonus at level 4, and then your auction slots are going to go up from the additional 4 to now you're going to have an additional 6. What you will need is 2 Asus motherboards, 2 GS5 controllers, and 1 spy pen. Level 5. Again, what you're going to need to be a level operator 30. So as you're upgrading your central command, having that additional XP boost to get you leveling up faster is going to be essential, very useful, and just all around, I would definitely recommend upgrading this particular tier in your black site as fast as you can. You'll also get additional 8 spaces to your black site upgrade. That's going to actually help out a lot. Not your black site upgrade. You're going to get an additional 8 spaces to sell stuff. And then you're going to need 2 SLR cameras, 1 digital camera, and 1 encrypted router. We have made it to the last spot. This is one of the easier ones to max out with only 6 levels and max operator level only having to be a 44. So that is going to actually help you out a lot. And then once you upgrade to here, you'll need 1 quantum storage, 1 merit metal, 2 merit metals, 2 SSDs, and 4 radios. There has been nothing crazy in this particular aspect of the black site to upgrade that is crazy expensive. Your quantum storage is the only red that you need, and I think at the moment of making this video it was 223,000. Nothing crazy. As long as you're not hoarding onto stuff that you don't need, you'll easily have that money to buy it to be able to just knock all this out really quick, and then you'll get your 4% operator XP increased, and you'll have all of your 15 housing space. And I believe I have been saying it wrong the entire time. I believe I have been saying it to where it's like it adds an additional 10. It doesn't add an additional 10. It goes from 8 to 10, and it goes from 2% to 4% XP increase. So I want to correct that. So then your total is going to be 15 housing units to sell in the auction. This one was actually kind of short, so I think I'm going to actually run it in to the other one. I don't know. We'll see. If these are helping you, if you would consider dropping a like and subscribing, leave a comment if there's anything I could do better, anything I could do worse. I sometimes don't think I could get much worse, but I guess there's always a way. And yeah, stay tuned because I will be uploading the rest of these as we go. I'm going to try to upload them maybe like 2 a week, just because I'm still trying to do other things at the same time. I'm trying to get an in-depth guide on how to take fights, what are the best operator combinations, what operators are best for solos, what gear to be running, and there's a lot going on. So definitely make sure to hit the subscribe, ring the bell so that way you don't miss out when I upload, and I'll see you on the next one.